The seething undercurrent of political unrest in the Argentine centers around the large segment of the population still loyal to former dictator Peron. It is unrest that breaks into open revolt as Naval and Marine units move on Buenos Aires and occupy most of the downtown section. They seek the ouster of President Jose Guido, who says he would allow Peronists to vote in the forthcoming June elections. As Marines set up barricades, naval units move into the River Plate and threaten to bomb the city. Rebel planes from a nearby naval base also threaten the city as General Juan Peron rallies his loyalist forces for an all-out assault. Men and heavy armor move out from Campo de Mayo, northwest of Buenos Aires, to drive the Marines from the city. But the revolting Marines offer little resistance when reinforcements fail to bolster their defenses in the city, and the Loyalists take over Buenos Aires with few shots being fired. Rebel planes had better success in battles fought at Magdalena, about 65 miles southeast of the capital. Here, Corsair and Panther planes pinned down a loyal Army armored column, forced it to retreat to a wooded area, and then proceeded to pound it with rockets and bombs. The Loyalists lose 6 tanks and a dozen men in the withering attack. Meanwhile, other government forces batter the Rio Santiago and Punta Indio naval bases, and organized resistance begins to crumble during the second day of the revolt. It's actually a battle between two factions who hold to the same principles. Neither side wants Dictator Peron back. The government wants Peronistas to vote in the June election, but the rebels want them disenfranchised and the Peronist party wiped out. Loyalist planes and guns mop up as the last Marines and sailors surrender. Rear Admiral Eladio Vasquez, leader of the rebels, signs an armistice and goes to military prison as damages are assessed. 60 men lost their lives in the 2-day clash, and the loss suffered to military equipment and installations is high. The wreckage is mute testimony to the fury of the pointless conflict. Undoubtedly, patriotism sparked both sides, but there was no real winner. It was Argentina herself who lost.